Hey everybody, Tim here with tonight's episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 10, Haven. Before I actually get into this episode's really important. Well, not necessarily the episode, but this is actually my 100th video. So, because I had 80 episodes for the original series, I condensed all of the animated episodes into 4, 6 for the original crew videos, and now this is the 10th episode for The Next Generation. So we're at 100 videos. So thank you to all of you guys. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you YouTubers for the subscriptions. Thank you guys for the comments. All of you that have messaged me directly, thank you. I appreciate all of you. And thank you for all these videos. And here's to hoping we'll do another 100. Because as long as you guys keep participating, like I'll do this, I'll do Deep Space Nine, Voyager, who knows, maybe we'll even get to Discovery before the year's out. As for this episode, Haven, this is a great episode. I really like this episode. This is the episode that introduces Majel Barrett's return and the new character Lwaxana Troi, Counselor Troi's mom. So this is, I guess, the 4th role, you could say, for Majel to be in the show, because in the pilot she was number 1, Pike's second in command, and then she was Nurse Chapel, and then she is also the voice of the Enterprise computer. So now this is her 4th role in the series. Now, during all of the original series, her and Gene Roddenberry had like this, not even secret, but like this love affair going on while he was married. And then between the course of that show getting canceled and then The Next Generation starting, Gene Roddenberry got a divorce, and now she is officially his wife, as like in the Star Trek universe. So it's kind of interesting. This is also the 2nd appearance of Armin Shimerman. We saw him first. Evidently, this episode was the 3rd episode recorded, so I guess this is kind of his first role. But we saw him as a viewer as the Ferengi, or one of the Ferengis, in their first episode. He goes on to play the role of Quark in Deep Space Nine, a very beloved, great character role. So, but it's just kind of interesting to see him. He just plays the little gift box that Lwaxana sends in the very beginning. So it was kind of funny. This episode also introduces Mr. Homn. It's Lwaxana's like second in command, the really tall guy, the guy that played Lurch in the Addams Family movies. This is the only episode he talks, and it's like one line at the very end, and it's supposed to be funny because even Riker and Picard like look at each other, and he just says something like "Thanks for the drinks," but it's kind of interesting. Overall, I really enjoy this episode. I like how it's a Troi episode because they've always said in the first season Troi was kind of on the cutting block, whether or not they would keep her or not. And as far as a Troi central episode, this was a really good one. Like I said, so supposedly this was the 3rd episode filmed, which I think is interesting because in the first episode, when Riker and Troi first see each other, telepathically they start calling each other Imzadi, which is my little tattoo right there. And then in this episode, they actually say Imzadi is Betazoid for the word beloved, which is, I really like that. So it's kind of interesting to me that as far as the viewers go, it's been 10 episodes since we've heard this word, and we'll go on to hear it very, like, rarely, and it's even in, I think it's the Star Trek Nemesis movie, they say the word Imzadi, but it's really interesting. There's even been a couple of books, Imzadi and Imzadi 2 by Peter David. So like I said, I think that word in itself is very interesting. The acting for this one is so on point. I was talking to my husband about it because he was kind of watching it with me, and I was like, yeah, we get to see Lwaxana. Like, if I ever have a little girl, like a kid, I would probably name her Lwaxana, but I was like, she's very eccentric. And then I totally forgot that when we first meet her, that's how Troi describes her to Picard, or subconsciously I knew that. And but anyways, so I really like this episode. I think it's good. I feel like now The Next Generation it's kind of hitting its stride. We're not to the great episodes yet, but we're finally, like, the characters are comfortable in their roles. They've been doing this for a while now, and I feel like it's finally getting really comfortable. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you think of Lwaxana. She's always been kind of a fan favorite of mine, and then she crosses over into Deep Space Nine for a couple episodes. Like, she's just a great character. So go ahead in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of Lwaxana. Let me know what you guys think of Majel Barrett. Let me know what you guys think of this episode in general. Again, 100 fucking videos. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for everything. And I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 11, The Big Goodbye.